Hey guys, what's going on? So today I want to kind of work off of what I was talking about yesterday and how so many people are saying, yeah, but what can we do about it? There's nothing we can do about it. They run everything, the elites, the politicians, the billionaires run everything. There's nothing we can do about it, so we might as well just do nothing. That's absolutely insanity. Of course, there are things we can do about it, but you have to be willing to do them, accept the fact that maybe it's not going to be easy, maybe it's not going to be the most. Let's take Amazon for example. Amazon has prime shipping, 2 days. You'll get it in 2 days to your house. It's amazing. So fast, with a click of a button. If you have an Alexa or Google Home or something, you're just like, hey, put it in my shopping cart, and it'll be on your doorstep in 2 days. Okay? And it's super cheap, right? Well, that's amazing. But you need to think about what's actually going on behind the scenes. What they're doing to their employees. Or what their actual moral practices are. Walmart, Amazon, all of these companies are ruining small town USA. Actually, our entire country. Okay? I'm going to go into more detail and give you actual examples. Just 1 second. The kids just got home. Actually, let me, I forgot to do something. I want to thank GDL United. His channel is amazing. He's pretty new. He has probably less than 1,000 subs, that they show, but his information, he's really young, and for him to have all this information is absolutely amazing that he is seeing what's actually going on in our country. You'll check out his channel. I'm going to link it below. He did a video of my video yesterday, and I want to thank you very much. I've watched almost all of his videos. They're super short, to the point. He gives you a lot of knowledge, a lot of information about a lot of different things. This is the thing I want to talk about. I read some of the comments in that video, and the first comment that was there was, oh, she's a scammer. She's, what else was it? She's a scammer and an e-beggar. Okay, because this is actually going to tie into what I'm talking about, and that's the only reason I'm actually even addressing it. The scammer part, I have absolutely no idea what that even is in regard to, but I realize a lot of people say that, oh, if somebody has a Patreon, or if they take donations, or if they're selling shirts, or if they're selling stuff, this and that, they're e-beggars or something. Let's put this into perspective. If you want, actual information, and you want to support somebody's channel because of that, by giving donations, by shopping their stores, their websites, or whatnot, that's how you will continue to get the information that they're not sharing, in the mainstream media. Hold on just 1 second. All right, sorry guys. 3 kids. This is real life. So, but I understand, and a lot of us understand, that you can't go on an Easter egg hunt for all of this information. And so that's what mainstream media takes advantage of. They take advantage of the way that we just want information easily, quick, fast, in a hurry, by super beautiful women. I'm speaking of Fox News. That's how they reel you in. But seriously, you go to these sites and you're like, okay, that's news, that's news. Most of it is absolutely not news. It's just propaganda to distract you, to keep you busy, keep you dumbed down, and whatever else and whenever you're watching those channels, you're giving them ad revenue. You are essentially donating to them by your cable bill, by watching their advertisement and getting suckered into, oh, I must have that because their advertisers are very good and they work on the emotions, when you don't look at the actual what's going on in that business. Is that business actually good for a community? I'm going to get into all of that, but I want to focus on those comments because I've seen them before. So asking for donations to help offset the fact that I can take the time to go through all of this information and give it to you and so this is to help you, but also help communities, okay? Because I'm going to tell you about all of the companies that I promote, that I'm a brand ambassador for, or that I'm a beauty consultant for. I know the history of these companies. I know where the products are coming from. Let's take Limelight. Well, we changed our name to Limelight. I won't get into that, but it was because of another scammy company that kind of did some bad things. But anyway, so Limelight by Alcone. We have all natural skincare, toxic free, all that harmful chemicals that go into makeup that you're going to buy at the store or even at Sephora, Ulta, whatever. We have a men's line of skincare and all of that. All of our ingredients for our skin line come from family owned and run farms. All of them. So that we know exactly what they did or did not put in these ingredients. Because it is 100% all natural, hyperallergenic, but not only that, it is small family run companies. Just like our foundation and concealer. It comes from essentially a mom and pop. It's actually a mom and a son, I believe a mom and a son, or two sons. But it's all very small businesses, and then we collaborate all of these companies together, and our company is actually has been in the family for 60 years. Previously, they only sold to makeup artists and celebrities and all of this crap in New York, but she realized that she wants all women to be able to have the same high quality, toxic-free products that these celebrities and all of these supposed important people had. She was like, why do they have to go shop at the Walmart or Sephora and all this and put chemicals all over their face that, if you don't know, your skin is your largest organ. And there are many. I've done many videos about what's in makeup and skincare products and stuff like that that causes cancer, that causes different endocrine situations within your body and stuff like that, on why it's important to have all natural skincare. So I'll link that in here below. But the point is, when you're supporting channels, not just mine, but you're supporting their work on their research or just even their entertainment value. You know, there's some channels that you might watch because they're funny or whatever the case may be, but you're putting your money to the community or to small businesses. Think about a channel like a small business. Small businesses are going by the wayside. You know, you have all of these mainstream media talking heads that are making millions of dollars a year off of, some of it is by our tax subsidies and, you know, government funding. Much of it is by ad revenue dollars, because you're watching, you're seeing the ads, you're seeing all of this stuff, and that's how they get these million-dollar contracts, multi-million-dollar contracts a year. And so for channels like mine to make, I don't know, a measly less than $100 a month, which I hope to one day be more than that, my gosh, I mean, it's a lot of work. I put in Sorry, I don't like my kids to be in the videos because of creepsters, so I had to stop it, and I don't even know where I was. But the thing is, whenever you are donating money or even time, sharing, liking, engaging, you know, just sharing ideas, bouncing them off of each other, pressing the like button, doing all of that helps to get the truth out. It's not all about the dollar. But what my whole point was, I know exactly where all of the products that I endorse come from. Maybe not every single thing, but you know what I mean. I can definitely find out. Most of it is made in the U.S. There are some farms, like with our skincare, that you can only find these certain ingredients off the coast of Australia, or there's one, I think, in Guatemala where we get a certain ingredient. I've broken it down in some of my older videos. Anyway, to get back to the point, these are small businesses, okay, essentially. It's independent media, yes. Scamming, e-begging, I would rather not. I would absolutely rather not have to beg for donations, which I don't feel it's begging when you just say, hey, donations are welcome, but I get that comment so many times, it's rather ridiculous whenever there's channels that are just straight lying to you all day long, giving you the most fear-mongering, bizarro information that's not going to help anything, and they're telling it to you like they are facts. Hey, if a channel just wants to be funny and they do crazy crap all the time, that's totally different. But whenever somebody is giving you information, acting like it's factual, or acting like it's actually going to happen, or it's real news, or that's completely immoral. Do I get everything right? No. Do I try my absolute best? Absolutely. I made a video back when my channel was really young, and I put out some information that ended up being, it wasn't false, but I don't know, whatever it was actually from Judicial Watch, and it wasn't from the actual court. And Judicial Watch put it out like as if it was from the court. Not saying there's anything wrong with them, I don't know, but you know, as soon as I found out, I made a rebuttal video and was like, holy crap, this information is not from the courts, it's from Judicial Watch, blah blah blah. Anyway, there's channels that don't even do that, okay? And so all of this information, getting back to my point, is going to tie into what I'm talking about. How these big businesses are running America. They're running our politics. And you don't believe me? I'm going to show you how companies like Amazon, like Walmart, like Best Buy, or whatever, they have these lobbying groups. And that's how they get away with what they do. Mainstream media. I mean, they are all turning into monopolies, and we're allowing it. Because what we're doing is we're allowing these Walmarts, or not shopping at small businesses, not, even if the business is online, you're not shopping there because you want that convenience of that two-day shipping or whatever. And I'm going to tell you what's going to end up happening, and it's already happening. Besides for the money, I'm going to lay it all out. I'm going to show it to you on where you can actually see the information, and I'm going to put the links below. So let's start looking into what the information that I'm talking about on how they get taxpayer money to not have to pay taxes, to they're actually killing our communities, okay? Let's look at the propaganda news real fast. Trump ignites war over words for stripper Stormy Daniels. Avenatti, blah, blah, blah. 21-year-old model. Then we're looking at T.I., rapper, blah, blah. Pro-Trump candidate. These are the top stories. NASA announces Cloud City airship concept. Come on now. These are our top stories in the country on Fox. Let's look at CNN. Donald Trump 2020 fundraising halt. Totally and completely unprecedented. What, totally and completely? Aren't those the same thing? Whatever. This journalist. I mean, my gosh. Okay, that could be news. Amber Alert. Okay, that could be news. Landlords across America are cheering Sears bankruptcy. Oh, wow. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is sick. I mean, see, still, everything's just like left versus right, nonsense, more, see, Avenatti. Oh my, these are the top stories on all of these websites are about this stripper, porn star, Stormy Daniels. Seriously, if you don't know by now that this is a distraction for both the left and the right, I honestly don't know what else to tell you. Oh my gosh, this could be that's news right there. Throwing shade? Are you kidding me? What are they? Little kids? This is crazy. And this is our news. Anyway, let's look at Telesur. Brazil elections, Caribbean, Fidel Castro, Brazil, Honduran caravan, Guatemala. That's pretty weird that nobody's really talking about that. That all of these immigrants that essentially we caused are coming to America. Oh, here we go. Amazon's Jeff Bezos welcomes $10 billion contract with the DOD, with the Department of Defense. But wait, I thought Trump hated him. So I didn't even plan on this coming up like this. I didn't even know about this contract. But do y'all not remember all of the scrutiny that Trump supposedly had on Amazon about their practices with the post office, the workers, and all of that? And all of a sudden they're getting a $10 billion DOD contract? What? I mean, couldn't they find an independent company that's not connected with all of this stuff? This is insane. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, Jeff Bezos cozies up with the U.S. Department of Defense with $10 billion deal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, helping out the middle class, right? Amazon has reached U.S. $10 billion with Pentagon for cloud computing contract. CEO Jeff Bezos said, according to a source that was a source of pride, to be able to defend this great country. Yeah, $10 billion, I'm sure. And Amazon scraps AI hiring tool because it's biased against women. But you don't hear the feminists talking about that. You don't hear people even screaming about any of that they have not paid anything in taxes. Amazon has paid zero in income taxes. Okay, now we're going to look at how Walmart, Amazon, and these such companies are not only ruining these big businesses that we hear about, small businesses, but your livelihood. And it might not be affecting you at this moment, but it's going to. It's affected thousands of people already, and it's affecting communities. The tax, the money that your community uses to build roads, to pay police officers, teachers, firefighters, all of this. Let me give you an example of what happens when a Walmart comes into a town. What happens is they essentially do like a bidding war type of situation, saying that they're going to come in to your town, and the town usually pays them to come to the town. In most cases, they give them subsidies to actually build the buildings. What that ends up doing is hurting the small businesses. Yes, we can take blame for that, and I'm guilty of it myself. I should be always shopping at, the smaller grocery stores, and that's what I'm going to start doing, because this is just out of hand. I honestly didn't realize how much it was affecting everything. And so what they do is, and we don't realize it, we start going to Walmart for the convenience. We can get everything there. And what that does is it not only shuts down small grocery stores. Think about it. It shuts down the pharmacies in the town. In the town that I graduated high school from, one of those, the grocery neighborhood markets came into town. They essentially paid off the pharmacists that had been there for decades, which that essentially was their only option. They knew that they could not keep up with the zero prices on some pharmaceuticals at Walmart. And so there was two of them, and they ended up shutting their doors. Now that Walmart is already closed. I don't even know if it made it a year. And so now it closed down those two pharmacies. Okay, so it hurts the grocery stores, pharmacists, flower shops, boutiques, that might be selling clothing or things like that, nail shops, hair salons, pretty much every small business that you can think of. Lumber stores. I'm thinking of, like hardware stores. It has put thousands of hardware stores out of business. This new generation will probably never even see what many of us remember. I remember going to, my dad built houses for 20 years, and going into the small lumber stores, and, the people would help you. They were very knowledgeable about, oh, you need this, okay, it's down this aisle, they're helpful. You walk into a Lowe's, a Home Depot, Walmart, they don't know what the heck they're doing. They're not trained, because that's not what they're there for. They're there for the cheapest, the fastest, they don't give them overtime, all of these things. So let me get back to what I was saying. So what they do is they either, buy out these pharmacies or whatever, and tell them that they're going to, like in the case that I was talking about, they actually, bought out the pharmacist, but told him he would have a job at their pharmacy. Well, they're now closed. So he's out of a job. His pharmacy, that actually was a pharmacy and a little boutique where they sold like really cute bags and, a bunch of different things that people made from home, candles and stuff like that. So it was an entire community atmosphere. Closed them down, and now the Walmart is closed. So they put all of these businesses out of business. So the business owners that were employing all of these people, the employees, the business owners, both out of work, okay? Then all these people try to go get the little bit of jobs that Walmart is going to hire, which they end up hiring a whole bunch of people to where they don't have to have anybody get overtime. They make sure that you have like 28 hours, even like 39. I know back then, I know some laws have changed with the insurance and stuff like that, but how it was like if you have less than 40 hours, you don't have to pay for your employees' benefits, and it's still like that, but just in a little bit of a different way. I'm going to show y'all that they've been caught doing some very sketchy things with the books. They pay them the lowest amount. Well, a lady the other day told me, well, $11 isn't bad, because she was like a store, like an assistant manager or something. And I'm like, $11, that puts you in the poverty line, okay? So what that does, so they already got government subsidies, your city, your state, to come and build their business, and it's already pushed out all of these business owners, all of these workers, pushed them out. Now, these people that are working at Walmart, in the entire, place, the whole store, they either do not have benefits or their benefits are horrific, that they have such enormous deductibles and such that they can't even pay their bills. They can't pay their doctor bills. They can't pay their, even to go for a doctor visit or their pharmaceutical bills. There's tons of videos online of people being interviewed about all of this stuff. I'm going to show you some of it. But so it's this huge domino effect. You think, oh wow, great, we have this Walmart, they're going to have everything in it, people are going to get jobs. Okay, yeah, the managers do make a good salary. They do, but they have to do some really shady stuff. And they have to work an enormous amount of hours. When you're a salaried manager, that's just how it is in most companies, restaurants, all of these places. Okay, so it has shut down the businesses, put all these employees out of jobs that they had pretty decent health care or whatnot, and now these employees of Walmart are having to get on welfare. They're having to get food stamps. They're having to get Medicaid, Medicare, all of these WIC, all of these government-funded programs, these subsidies that are by the taxpayer. So you, the taxpayer, just paid to put Walmart in your town. Now you're paying for the employees to have health benefits, to have some normal sense of some type of health benefits, plus their food. And where do you think they get their food? Walmart. So it's horrific. They're paying their employees nothing to where they are below the poverty line. They get food stamps, and then the government Walmart's going to get that money back from the government because they're using the food stamps at the Walmart. How is this not illegal? I have no idea. Because it should be. It absolutely 100%, this should not be going on. But we can't go up to, and lobby all these people. What we can do is stop shopping there. Stop shopping at Amazon. Stop shopping at Walmart. Amazon's even worse. Apple, all of these companies. I'm about to show you some charts that are mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Okay, let's get to that. Okay, let's first look at when Trump, spoke out against Bezos. Everybody was like, heck yeah, their stocks actually went down. He was talking about right here, I'm right about Amazon costing the United States Postal Service a massive amount of money for being their delivery boy. Amazon should pay these costs plus and not have them bore by the American taxpayer. Because what you don't understand is that, the post office workers are getting paid by the government, a lot of it. It's not just by the postals, the money, because it's a government job, y'all know that. All right, and so he said it costing the United States Post Office massive amounts of money. Oh, I just said that. Okay, and so when he did do that, people did actually act. Their stocks went down, not much, by almost 1%, but in one day, because people started saying, heck yeah. Well, here it's saying 1.4%, but this one's saying 0.7. So either way, it wasn't a huge amount, but it's enough to start getting people to start thinking. But yet people just said, oh, well, let's forget about that, and their stocks are back up. Okay, so while we're on the subject, it is reported that the U.S. Post Office will lose $1.50 on average for each package that it delivers for Amazon. The amounts of billions of dollars. Okay, let's look at 9 companies Amazon is killing. Okay, so the post office, definitely, we already talked about that. Let's look at his empire. Alexa, Zappos, Twitch, IMBD, Whole Foods, Juno, Workday, Lockout, just like all this stuff. Anyway, what he is, he owns the Washington Post, I already talked about that. Barnes & Noble, Macy's, Costco. Amazon nearly doubles U.S. Prime members in 2 years. That's scary, y'all. Then this is in 2017. Who knows? It's Etsy. That's, homemade stuff that people try to do their small businesses online. They're killing them. Blue Apron, Foot Locker, every grocery store on earth. See, look at the market. 31%, because they bought out Whole Foods. Walmart, Costco. Yeah, Walmart sucks and it's killing our communities. And look at Amazon. We're really going to... It's going to be like some dictatorship crazy land that you're only going to be able to shop at Amazon. That's going to be your only choice. You're not going to have any other choices if you don't start supporting your local businesses and stuff like that. Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, because they bought this pill pack online pharmaceutical company. Yeah, it's going to be awesome right in the beginning, just like everything. And then bam, when they corner the market, all the prices are going to go up. That's what they've done with everything. You see it with the Prime membership going from like $59 to $89 to now it's like $120. They're killing UPS, FedEx, because they bought a fleet of, let me see, a fleet of planes to get away from UPS and FedEx and the post office. And then they don't even pay taxes. Amazon pays almost no federal taxes despite being worth over $700 billion. President Trump has criticized the company for this, yet he recently reduced the corporate tax rate, making it even easier for large companies to pay less. What the crap? Yeah, we thought that was good. We thought that would bring back companies. But these companies are screwing us. I even did a video saying how great it was. Like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's going to bring back companies and stuff. I was wrong, and I'm not scared to say I was wrong. And that's what a lot of people aren't doing. They want to hold on to their hopes and like, oh no, this isn't as bad as it really looks. It really, really is. All of these corporate big businesses live off of government subsidies. I'm going to go in detail about that. Landlords, I mean, this is just, it's crazy. We're going to end up with no option except Amazon. And then what do you think they're going to do? It's only a matter of time to where they start forcing you to do this. They're going to know every single thing you buy. They're going to know every single thing you do. It's going to be horrific. And we're allowing them to do it. We're allowing them to do it by continuing shopping with them. They're even killing the other online businesses because, you know, you can... Oh, this is the subsidy report to show... I'm sorry I'm jumping around, but how much city and state is paying Walmart subsidies. Oh, this one's for Louisiana, but you can go to that and find how much your city and state is paying Walmart to ruin your community. There's many videos that you can check out that have people's personal stories on there about their community and things like that. It's just a matter of time. If we don't do anything, when they are shutting down big box stores, you know there's a huge freaking problem. We've got Macy's, JCPenney, Foot Locker, Nordstrom, like all of these companies. It's absolutely scary, y'all, that is going to be all we have. And we're allowing it to happen, and then they screw over their employees. But I mean, employees are peeing in bottles, for goodness sakes. That's how they treat their employees. It's so terrible. And I would rather pay more for something than give money to people like this. And if you don't know, there's a lot of crap on Amazon that's fake. It's got its real bottle or whatever, like shampoo, makeup, all of that stuff. Oh yeah, it's cheaper. That's because it's fake crap made with a bunch of fake crappy toxic chemicals and things like that. Let me see, subsidy tracker here. This is Walmart altogether, $207 million that city and states have paid Walmart to come in to their communities, okay, and build. That doesn't happen to small businesses. Nope, small businesses have to pay for all of their stuff. They are rolling out the red carpet for these people to come in because they come in with all these empty promises and then they screw you over. And then they've already bankrupt small businessmen and small businesswomen, all these companies, and then who's left? Who's going to be left? I mean, y'all, if we don't do something about this, I have no idea. It's not good. And I'm going to show y'all how we are a lot more socialist than people think, because there's no reason for these people to be getting subsidies. I'll do that on a different video, but I'm going to wrap everything up. And oh, this is crazy. If you're actually working towards, you know, the same goal as to actually make America great again, or, you know, fix the things, you know, we're going to start at a local level, do things that are going to help out your community. All of this drama and nonsense. Yes, there's a lot of people that have infiltrated YouTube that are actually working controlled opposition. That is a fact. That is a 100% fact. So I understand when people are leery about donating or, you know, joining somebody's Patreon or shopping with somebody. But that's kind of like why I have the shopping stuff aspect of it, so that you know that you're getting something for your money. But, you know, anyway, these are like small businesses, and in order to continue keep getting the truth, this is what we're going to have to do until they censor us all, which is coming right around the corner. I definitely see it. There's so much more on this topic, but again, I don't want to make this too long. But y'all have a wonderful night, and thanks for sticking around. I will chat with y'all later. Join my Patreon. We can do some, I hope to, once I hit a goal, I want to be able to go live in there and do like special question and answer, like to where we can think about things together and all of that stuff. But anyway, I won't bore you with all that. Y'all have a great night. If I don't see y'all again tonight, check you later. Peace.